Well, it's another boring video, I'm sure, but I got to do it. I got to get this done. Let's see, we got two elevators here. There's the stabilizer. I want to lose these parts. And a rudder. I got to sand and paint that yet. Now, all the rigmarole. I did end up with some usable molds. However, I need some doctoring. So let's see. Here's the wing mold. We need to get another backer on this. This is pretty flimsy. So my deal with 4 layers of fiberglass was not enough. It's too flimsy. So I'll add another layer tonight. But I got some molds, but they need repaired. They got a little spot right there. And a couple of spots right there. So what I'm going to do is just PVA these wings, hit this with resin right here, put it back over the top of this, and add some more cloth on this side to of course, I don't know, I ought to wait till I get my vacuum bagging stuff. I bought some new tube and some more breather cloth and a new port, because I think that port is leaking. Because I need to be able to suck the vacuum down and close the thing off and walk away from it. I don't need my pump running for hours and hours and hours. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do is I'll redo this, and maybe I'll just paint resin on top of this 100%, so it will all, give a second coat of resin in here. I tried to get a hold of Dan. I can't get a hold of him. I was wondering if I need to scuff this up to get it to stick. And I would probably say yes. Now, fuse mold. This is the bottom fuse mold. This is the top. So, but it has an issue with it. It has a void right here. So I'm going to take the plug. I kind of narped it up there. I'll take the plug, PVA that, put some resin down in it, and sit it back in there. And I had also thought that I went out and bought some more white plastic, that I would take this white plastic and cut a hole in it and set this in the plastic. So I got a nice big flange to use. And I also want to make a second set of these wing skins. So that, see, this only makes one wing. So I want to be able to make one airplane at one setting, meaning when I whip out the stuff to start molding, I want to be able to mold it one setting, one whole airplane. So we got top and bottom. I got an inboard or an outboard wing. I need another set of these and 2 sets of these. So this is a very large undertaking. It's just unreal. And this here is going to be a problem. This not so much. Well, yes, it is. I need 4. So I'll take this board here. This is what I have to do to get it to be able to mold one airplane. I need one of these stabs here. So that makes one side. Then I need one stab here to make the other side. So I either have to make 2 of these, or mold it twice. I almost think it'd be best just to make 2 of everything. So that way, when I vacuum bag this, all the parts will come off at the same time to be able to put an airplane together. So this is one. You know what? I can do that with this. Oh, it only makes one. Oh, you dog. Yeah, we can do it like that. Been looking for my damn Exacto bits, the grinding stuff, because I got to grind into this. And we're not going to be able to get 2. Oh, yeah, I get 2 rudders out of that. Okay. Okay, this is the elevator stabilizer. Now we need 2 rudders. Might as well do a nose ring too while I'm doing it. Okay, there's my parts sheet. The reason being is if you don't have this, I would have to make this, then relay it up, and then make that and relay it up. I need to be able to do all this at once. Just lay a piece of carbon, 2 pieces of carbon over it, vacuum bag it, and then when it pops out of the mold, I got all the parts to put together because each one of these is a half. It'd be nice if I had a CNC machine and could spit these parts out. But I got a Mexican CNC machine, standard. No offense to the Mexicans. Let's do a nose ring. It's 1.5 inches. Do I have 1.5 inches? It is 1.5 inches. There we are, right there. Well, I got that. We got the spinner here. I originally stated that I was going to get $250 for a kit, which would include all the parts for this thing. I got to charge more for it. I'm going on my 3rd week of work here. Third week of work. So now I need to make a part out of this. We might have to sand it. It's going inside the... No, I could glue it on the outside. That's right. So it would be this size. Hey, Jonathan. Kia ora. Haven't seen you on the Hangouts lately. Looks like you dropped your membership. Okay, let's cut this up. Times are tough. Your name is not highlighted in green. You're no longer a member. Let me sand this up real quick here. Put this back over this way. It ain't like I mean, it just helps me out, you know. Let me, I'm going to sand this off camera real quick. It'll only take a second. Takes longer for the sander to spool up than it does for me to sand it.
Mine. Are you online?
Yes. Okay, we got a nose ring now. I have to hand sand it. So make it perfect. I wonder if it'll fit inside the fuselage. Yep, we could make it fit. We could make her fit. I think that I don't have to I'm not going to have to inset this because it's going to have a draft angle on it. So where is my sander? Here is a sander. And please remember why I'm doing this. I'm striving for a stunter that's a composite airplane, but I got to be able to do it in this small scale before I can do it in large scale. You motorcycle guys, you want to watch a good look at a good channel, look up Alan Milliard. That guy is amazing. He's made V8 Kawasaki's, V16 Hondas. There are a lot of talented people on YouTube. Okay. So it needs more draft angle. We can do that. I probably won't go into a whole lot of stuff here tonight because it's boring. And I'd rather listen to the TV as I'm working than talk. Maybe we can have Steve Berry drop some instructions on how to put this together. Because it ain't going to be like a regular kit. Still more draft angle. I guess I could take this. We'll take this and let me see here. I'll accept it backwards. Shit. This thing's still spinning. We'll try it that way. Yeah, pretty good draft angle if I can get it even. Now this will be a solid piece of carbon. It won't be hollow. Jonathan, thank you. That helps. That helps. Did you renew your membership? That's it right there. This will give something to bolt the top to. I mean, a way to attach this thing. I think I'll leave the hole. All right, Jonathan, thanks. I think I'll leave the hole solid. We'll just do this in a solid piece, and then after I put it on the airplane, we'll grind it out. Like I say, maybe we can get Steve Berry to write up a plan set instead of instructions for this thing. I don't know how many we'll sell, but But I'm going to have to get more than $250 for it. It's way, 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 way too much work for $250. All right, so that's that part. Now, I'll work on these parts off camera. That gets glued to there. But sure be nice if I could just glue these on top. You know what? I might could. I might could just glue them on top with clay because they're only up 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, we just glue them on top. I won't route them in and make a center line right at the center of the leading and trailing edges, because then after you trim them, you can fit them together, because they're going to have a carbon fiber toe, leading, trailing edge, and ribs, so that'll work. So there's no need for that. So I need to cut out another rudder. And stand it up. And then when you put it together, you just have to fit it. Yeah, it'll work. As long as these are the same. Same with this. I need one more stabilizer. Uh-oh. Is that my club brother? No. Okay. We'll work on this at a later time. I think I want to work on that fuselage, getting it ready to go. Now, we've had pretty good crappy weather here. Park's been underwater. Tornadoes, all kind of shit. So anyway, this is the board. Let me take that down. This is the parts board that that I have to make up for the extra accessories that go on this thing. So I need one of these, one more of these. I need to thicken this up. We'll scuff this with some sandpaper, because we're going to get put another layer of resin on it. Epoxy. I just thought of it. I don't have any big brushes, so I can't even do any resining tonight. I didn't go to Harbor Freight today and get any more of these big brushes. I have to do it tomorrow. Where's Daniel Berry Sports? Yo! Throw this out. The toe, extra toe. This is this project, while not very interesting to you guys, is very challenging to me. Yeah, I can't even do any resining tonight. I got no brushes. And I'm not going to run to Harbor Freight at 6:30. See how flimsy this is? It shouldn't be that flimsy. So the thing is another round of epoxy on this. Go paint these with epoxy because it's got a void right there, right there. PVA it again. Mold up another one of these. So it's going to be another week yet doing this. I don't foresee this happening any faster than a week. Because you got to wait for this shit to dry. Cure, whatever. Maybe I can start making some parts. We'll make some parts tomorrow out of this. This mold's ready to go. This one needs repaired. Come on, out of there. There we go. It stunk like crazy. Sunk like crazy. But it don't matter. It don't need to. I'm not going to make another mold. I'm just going to repair that one spot. Got kind of a divot in here, but the mold didn't come out with the divot, so it'll be fine. I just want to protect it from locking up. So that is good. So I'm only going to put a little resin in there. It goes right there. It'll be right there on the mold. God, why can't I make shit perfect? First time. I think I'm going to put these in my hot box too. Cook them. So that's the. Where did I just cut the damn thing? Oh, this is a hassle. I just cut the rudder. I could have swore I put it in that bucket. No, it's right here. Got to sand this up yet. So this will go together like so. Yep. How many of you Perky flyers think that this thing's going to be indestructible? And light. Boy, what a hassle to get it, though. I guess I could mix a little bit of epoxy and use a little brush and dab that in there and put an ace bandage around it and get it going. See, right there, it's about 3/4 of an inch long, 1/4 inch wide, and an 1/8 inch deep. Of course, I don't know. That might be pretty good for the push rod. Let's see. This is the top. Of course, it's on the wrong side. Damn. Yeah, I gotta fix it. My first intention was to run the push rod inside the fuselage, like a stunter. But talking to the guys, the Al Ferraro, he said that Jim Bagani, when they made their Perky, did that, and it ate the push rod up. So they went with the fuselage like this, and the push rod came out the outboard side on the top. Everything's to the top. Yeah, the outboard side on the top. So I'll slit it right on the datum line. Haven't never made one of these before. I sure picked a project that's worthy of some attention. I'm still looking for a motor for a Perky. Any of you guys got one? A Fora is what they said they used. I just make it to change it. This is Rusty's old motor. We can put one in there with Rusty's motor. Upside down. So the tank, for the fuel tank, I was going to make the fuselage be part of the gas tank. And it was going to be on the bottom, but talking to Al said it's got to be on the top for head pressure. So we're going to take one of my wedge tanks here and cut it this wide, put the pickup in the bottom, and it'll be hanging in the airplane like so. That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's see where the wing mounts on this turd. The nose moment on this thing is four and three quarters. 4 3/4. So yeah, we got plenty of room. Plenty of room. Head of the wing. 4 3/4. There. And the motor. Shit, we got gobs of room. Motor comes to here. I can put a 2-ounce tank in this thing, but only going to make it an ounce. Yep, there it is, just like that. I'll epoxy some tabs on this thing to bolt to. I gotta make a crutch too. You look at Al Ferraro's thread, he's got a crutch for the landing gear. He said that they do take quite the beating on landing, so we're gonna make a carbon fiber crutch. So this is what I've been spending my time doing. I think this is the problem with my vacuum bags, is this cheapy vacuum valve. So I ordered a good one. We'll see if we can hold a vacuum with a better valve. That should be here tomorrow. And I get my brushes tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do tonight. We got 45 minutes, and it's kind of just a little update on what's going on with this thing. Now, people have been asking me how I'm going to stiffen this wing up. Well, I'm going to take a straight edge or square. There we go. We're going to go at the high point of the wing. That should be right there. And inside, when I lay these up, it'll have 4 or 5 layers of carbon toe in there, and then it will have geodesic ribs in toe in this. So the ribs will go like that. Yep. I'll probably mark them with a felt tip like that. So it's not going to have a rib as you know it. It's just going to have like an I-beam rib inside on the skin. It'll have toe put inside on those lines. We'll do 2-3 passes, and then it'll have a toe as a spar, and then the trailing edge and the leading edge will be toe. This thing should be bulletproof. And then with the same carbon that I use on my tanks, I mean, this is like steel when it's done. The whole airplane should be solid, real solid. You know, I can do that. We'll mark these out right now. We'll mark them out right now so they're the same. Just like engineering a spacecraft. Oops, a little off. No big deal. We ain't building a watch. It'll be fine. Now, I just been thinking all this shit up as we go. I mean, I don't need to mark it. It gets some toe right here on the where the two surfaces join together, and it'll have a 1-inch piece of carbon laminated to join the wings together. The bell crank will be open on the bottom, and the push rod will come out of the bottom of the wing, about right here, midsection. Yeah, right here. Because the whole airplane will be built on the top half. This is the top. The motor mounts will be glued in the top, and the engine will be upside down. And then the bottom half will unbolt for maintenance. So the whole airplane will be in one piece on the top. I was going to separate it like that and make the bottom, the stabilizer on the bottom part of the wing. But Al's airplane is the other way. It's on top. So it was a good idea. I'm going to rip them off. I gotta do a little bit different engineering because this is supposed to be a balsa model. It's got a 1/2-inch thick airfoil, or is it 9/16? It's like nothing. I don't know how you're supposed to. It's 1/2 inch. I don't know how you're supposed to get a bell crank in there very good, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to need some formers for the bottom half too, and the top. Of course, I don't know. We'll wait and see how stiff this carbon tube becomes, because I won't add any formers. Like right now, this thing is pretty damn stiff. You wouldn't need any formers in it. And the carbon piece should be stiffer than this, because this is only 5 layers of fiberglass, whereas the other will be 2 glass, 2 carbon. Should be stiffer. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I hope you're getting something out of this series. I'm putting a lot into it. Trust me, a lot of thought. I'm going to erase that line. And that other wing mold that I made, what an aggravation. What an aggravation. I'll leave that to Danny. He can figure that shit out. I can do this stuff here. I'm not going to be aggravated and waste all that money doing that when I'm $100 down just in wasted molds. But what I really want to do is take one of these and put a 60 in it. What do you think? D speed. All right, that's going to do it for this evening. I was on a little early tonight. I can't go any farther without them brushes, the vacuum port, and some more peel ply and breather cloth. So that should be here tomorrow. When, I don't know. It's just I waited too long to start this. We're getting close to Brodax already. I just hope I can get it done. And I still have to sort out all my stunter problems because our field has been closed. I got sent a picture today. It's not underwater, but the gates are closed. So I paid my $100 to use the park you can't even use. Shit. 18-inch wingspan. 5-inch cord. Like a half A. Thank you for the super chat, Jonathan. Hope to see you as a member soon. I'll do some more member content. Maybe I'll do something stupid for member content. People seem to like that stuff. I wish John was still around. We could do some of that. Need to heat these up in the box, in the hot box, that's for sure. And we didn't sand through, so that's good. I even got the 2K clear to spray on this thing. Oh, you. Make an epoxy exhaust system. Well, that ain't going to happen. It'd melt. Epoxy exhaust, that ain't going to happen. It's going to melt. All right, I'm out of here. Please like, subscribe, share the videos. Please consider joining and becoming a member. Helps me out, helps me bring this content to you. Otherwise, it ain't worth doing. I think I'll add a little more putty right there. Maybe I'll use some of that spackle instead. Dig it out, put some spackle in there. All right, thanks for watching. Fair winds, tight lines, maybe. We'll see you. Make sure to join us tomorrow for the hangout. Oh, the carbon pipes. Yeah, I'm working on that. All right. See you later. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.